objectives of Toastmaster Satish Menon project.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ranjit. My dear speaker, the purpose statements for his speech are: the purpose of this project is for the member to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and apply the feedback to a second speech. The purpose of the speech is for the member to present a speech and receive feedback from the evaluator. So this is his first speech in the project 2. Wish you all the best, Toastmaster Satish Menon. Over to Toastmaster Ranjit.
Thank you, Bernie. Toastmaster Satish Menon, the essence of timing. The essence of timing, Toastmaster Satish Menon.
Sir, you're on mute.
Sorry. Good morning, everyone. When I started in Toastmasters, I could see a lot of people speak about the essence of timing, how we should start on time, end on time. And still we find that some people don't turn up on time. But as someone who grew up in Mumbai and for 30 years of my life, I found this pretty amusing. Because in Mumbai, the only thing that you swear by is time. And why so? Because your entire life runs around time. Time not for meetings or anything, but time to catch the local train to get to work. But let me explain. If I start working in Mumbai and I have to reach my office at 10 o'clock, then I should be seeing which local train will I take to reach my destination of work. And then my entire schedule gets worked according to that. People who have not stayed in Mumbai will not get it, but you ask any Mumbaikar and they will tell you that the local train plays such a lot of importance in people's life. When I started working, I had to be at my place of work by 9:30, which means that I had to take a train which left my station at 8:24. So I had to kind of get up at around 5:30 or 6 because you have to put all the time together to get dressed, walk up to the station, catch the train and reach your place of work on time. The best part was that you never flinched any moment to say, oh, I have to get up today. People were looking forward to traveling by trains every day. And when I say sense of timing, it is not only to catch the train. The sense of timing was also to ensure that you got the right spot on the train. Some people would say window seat. Some would say corner seat. Some would say a corner next to the door. Some would say standing on the footboard. Everything had a time and a place. I used to be a footboard traveler on that 8:24 train. And for 6 years when I traveled on that train before I changed jobs, each of us who was standing on their footboard had our places marked. So you know that who would be the first person, who would be the second person, who would be the third person, and who would be the fourth person. So that was the sense of timing. And it not only that, the sense of timing I could see was also there in the people who provided us the services. Now this train used to come and stop at the station and then it used to reverse back and go. And there was this guy, a small guy who used to come and polish the shoes. He knew very well that I would polish my shoes only on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. There was somebody else who would do it on a Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And he knew that within that 5 minutes or 7 minutes that the train would take to reverse back, he has to polish 3 shoes in the compartment and go. So that was the sense of timing. And it extended not only to the local train. Even after you get down from the train, you had to catch a bus. And this was a contract bus. The contract bus was very clear. 9 o'clock sharp, he would take the bus away. It doesn't matter if there are 2 people in the bus or there are 20 people in the bus. That travel taught me a lesson on the importance of time. Now, Mumbai is one city where if somebody gives you an appointment, they will be there 5 minutes before the appointment. And if you don't turn up on time, you will not get a call from that person saying, where are you? They will just go away. Which is one important thing which I learned, which I even brought it to my work life. when I tell people that when you get to a conference call meeting, and if you have sent a meeting notice, and if people don't turn up, don't call up people and say the meeting has started. Because it is their responsibility to join. You are not spoon feeding them. Which is how you build that essence of time and the essence of respect for people. So much so, I talked about the journey to office. Even the journey back from the office was dependent on the local train. So, you know, I had to catch the 6:25. So if I have to catch the 6:25, I should be leaving my office around 5:45. And because of that, you were very effective at work. For those of you who are not used to working, traveling on Mumbai local trains, you would say there are people who travel almost 100 kilometers a day on local trains. So catching that train was very important for people to get back home. And because you had two fixed variables, you worked more effectively in the office. You know, you couldn't waste time. You know that you cannot gossip away your time because your train will leave and train doesn't stop for anyone. And these were the days when there were no cell phones. Landlines were a luxury. And there was definitely no WhatsApp or email. So whatever you wanted to work, you would work in the office. And you ensured that your work for the day was complete before you left. You only stayed back when there was a dire emergency. So meetings still used to happen, but meetings were very effective because everybody knew that you had to catch the 6:30 train back home. And like you, everybody else was there. Some will catch the 6:45, some may catch the 7 p.m., but they all had a train to catch. So that thought to be what the essence of time is for everyone. People in today's world will not realize it because of this work from home and telecommuting and all of that. But those who have grown up in Mumbai during the 80s and the 90s will realize that how the timing is more important for you to do anything in life. So much so that when one of my friends' mother passed away, and these were I said, no mobile phone. So they said, where is his father? Then somebody said, oh, I know his father would be playing cards in the railway station because there were a group of card players on the train. So they would get down and they would play cards. So somebody went to the railway station and there he was, finishing off his last card game. That also was a sense of timing for people to let us finish our card game and then go home. So for those of us who say that we don't have time, I would only say that if you fix your schedule to say, this is what I will definitely do every day, which in my case was catching that local train, you will find your life to be much more effective and your day to be much more productive. Thank you, and back to you, G or TMOD.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Satish Menon. Those who joined today will definitely feel they joined at the right time to get a very valuable message. They do realize the essence of time, including myself. And before we move on to the next session, let me quickly share a few more details about this weight loss. So we are going to be back to the basics now. I will share once. Okay, so the basics. Those who already knew may find it boring.